Are you an event professional? Maybe you're an event planner, an event vendor, or an event producer like myself, and you are looking to post more content this year, whether it's 2024 or beyond. Well, I'm going to share a couple of my go-to tips for how I think of content to post as an event planner, because it has been a game changer for me in my marketing and just how I've grown my business. Now, before we jump into it, I'm Logan Clements. I'm a freelance event producer based in Seattle, Washington, but I execute events here and all over the world. I do want to encourage you to like, subscribe, turn on that little notification bell so you get notified every single Monday when I drop new videos. I'm also the co-host of the Better Events podcast with fellow event pro Mary Davidson. We drop episodes every Wednesday wherever you listen to podcasts, and we just dive more into these topics that I talk about here in my YouTube channel. So if you want longer form content, more in-depth content, I highly encourage you giving it a listen wherever you listen to podcasts. So the purpose of this video is if you are an event pro or an event planner and you feel a little overwhelmed or you're not sure where to start when it comes to ramping up your marketing, whether it's just posting on social media like LinkedIn or Instagram or on your website, or maybe you're thinking about creating more content like a YouTube channel or a podcast. Well, I have been now creating content as a major kind of like branch of my business since 2020, since COVID, with this YouTube channel where I've created over 150 videos. At the time of this recording, I'm also almost up to 150 podcast episodes of the Better Events podcast. I feel like I get questions all the time from folks about how do you create this content? And I think my first tip for you, if you are an event planner, and I'm going to just speak this into being because even though I do create a lot of content, I feel like I could always be doing more. I could be sharing more about what I'm doing. I have a bad habit where when I'm really busy on site and busy doing events, then that's when I post the least. And so this year, I'm going to be more intentional with posting. And so my first tip for you is just post. Just do it. I had so many things last year that I was waiting for either the perfect caption or I was waiting for the official photographer photos because those would be nicer than the ones like I took on my phone. And often then I would forget to post or it would be really old and stale. And the funny thing is all of my posts that I have like a photo with it do so much better. Both, Instagram is a visual site, but even like LinkedIn, posting a photo of me on site with my colleagues or, in action, that gets so much engagement. By so much, I mean like hundreds of people either liking or the impressions. And so I've learned I just need to put it out there. That's my goal this year. If you follow me on LinkedIn, please do. If you don't already, I just keep an eye out because I'm going to be posting more. That's my goal. I'm going to challenge myself. So just post. Now, my second tip for content creation is often you might find that you have content block or writer's block. You're unsure what to post. You couldn't pay me to post. And I think just one thing to know is that your creativity is going to wax and wane. It's going to change over time. It's not going to be the same every single time. I have found with making these weekly videos, recording a weekly podcast, I have days where I am in a zone and I'm going to crank out 8 to 10 videos. I'm a wealth of knowledge. And then I have other days where you could not pay me thousands of dollars. I don't get paid thousands of dollars, but you couldn't pay me thousands of dollars to record a video. It just feels so insurmountably hard. And so what I've learned is I need to give myself flexibility with when I'm feeling creative, when I'm feeling like I want to hop on camera, be talking into a microphone. And so I've started blocking, and we talk about on the podcast, we batch our episodes. So we're not recording it fresh necessarily every single week. We often sit down and we'll record 3 to 4 at a time. Again, we're event professionals, guys. We are not professional content creators. We are not influencers, or maybe you are, and congratulations to you. But for me, I love events, and this is just one branch of what I do. And so the easier I make it for myself, the better the higher the chance I'm going to be consistent. So batching that content. Having Mary with my podcast, having an accountability buddy has also been a game changer. So if you've really been on the fence, I highly encourage you to either do something with another event pro or just be accountability partners for each other of like, hey, it's Monday. Did you post last week? If not, let's post right now. Just sending a text to someone, it can really make a big difference. But making sure you're posting and batching, that really helps. LinkedIn does allow you now to schedule posts. If you click post and start drafting something, you'll see a little timer clock icon, and that is where you can actually schedule a post to go out later. That's a newer feature in the last couple months, I would say. So I'm going to be utilizing that to really make sure that I'm still posting even when I'm busy on site. And my last kind of tip for you here is When you have that writer's block, or maybe you're just you don't know how you want to start, go back and look at your post-event notes from your events. And that is where you're going to find content inspiration. When things go wrong, there are lessons to be learned. When things don't go according to plan, that's a pro tip you can share with someone else. That is something that that is my wealth of knowledge, my post-event report. I'll link where you can download my template for free if you don't already do it. But that is where I've gone and found some really good juicy nuggets of content, or even just a one-off tip that I'll put on my Instagram or anything. And it's because I've already done the work. I've already done it and I've written the tip. I just put it in a functional event document, not necessarily in a content creation document. I also keep a note on my phone at all times for me just to write down ideas for content. I will say I don't always remember when I write shorthand for something that I'm oh, that was a good idea. I guess when I wrote it, but now I'm not feeling that topic. So it is a quite long list that I can then kind of cherry pick based on what is top of mind for me right now. But my biggest takeaway for you, if you are an event professional, you're looking to create more content, this is the year to do it. Just post. Just do it. I only got better at my YouTube videos by creating YouTube videos. I didn't get better by writing about it or looking it up. I just started doing it. And I have seen real growth as an event professional where people are finding me and booking me who have never met me in person, and yet they've already trust and they have enjoyed my videos, or they found me through the podcast. So it is a way to kind of build relationships with people in a much more, I'd say, larger scale than you can do one-on-one. And a lot of it comes from, I just started, and then I stayed consistent. I didn't see that return maybe in that first couple months, even that first year, but now having posted consistently I'm in my 4th year for both the podcast and YouTube, I am seeing folks find me who only are finding me because they can search my YouTube videos, or only finding me because they can search my podcast, or they follow me on social media. So you can do this. Make this the year that you post some content. And remember, you do have a wealth of knowledge, and it's just figuring out how to harness it and where to post it. Thanks for watching my video. I'm Logan Clements. I'm a freelance event producer based in Seattle, Washington, but I execute events all over the world. And I want to thank you for watching one of my videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.